Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota. We got some Minnesota basketball action here tonight as the home team, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, take on the visitors from Hawley. The Nuggets are in town tonight here on a chilly December evening here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Welcome once again, everybody, to the Three Borders Sports Network, and welcome to those of you tuned in and watching on Red River Communications cable channel number 28, our own cable channel dedicated just to live events when we go live, and most of our live events will be on Red River Communications cable channel 28. Welcome once again to our pregame show, and that's brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting, sales, and service center for the southern Red River Valley. I almost got everybody introduced, but it's time to introduce ourselves. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by Brian Watson. B-Dub, good evening, sir.
Should be a good night of basketball, huh?
Heart of Lakes conference battle here between the 8AA Hawley Nuggets and the 6A Breckenridge Cowgirls. Should be a good one here. The Cowgirls coming in at 5-1, and the Hawley Nuggets coming in here at 1-5 in their overall records, beat-up. So it's, when you go to the Heart of Lakes, you just throw the records out the door and you play basketball.
Yeah, I think between these two teams, it's a pretty good matchup. A little bit of a rivalry here. Hawley without Izzy Steer tonight, that's a big loss for them. Steer, a very good player, makes a difference on the floor. But you still have to play the game, and you have to play the games with the players that you have, and we'll see if both teams can come out here and put together a nice basketball game.
We were told that, of course, Jonica Bernadas unavailable for her foot injury. Emily Gowan is probably out for the season with her knee injury, and then we were also told here before the start of the game that Anna Spear will be unavailable tonight as well.
Yeah,
so
going to be
shorthanded,
walking wounded here tonight. So both teams going to have to try and strap up and put some lineups on the floor that maybe they didn't expect here early in the season, and just have to see how girls perform. Maybe go through a couple players and see who can do what, and find something that sticks and see if you can roll with it.
Well, we've got some more pregame coming up here on the Yield Advantage pregame show. I got to introduce our producer and camera operator. That is Camden Yards Kelson. He'll be taking us away to a commercial here right in a few seconds. Again, we'll be right back here with more Heart of Lakes basketball coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Welcome back to some Minnesota high school basketball action here. Heart of Lakes Division, the conference between the home team, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, and the visiting team, the Hawley Nuggets. The 8AA Hawley Nuggets, 6 A Breckenridge Cowgirls. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Camden Yards Kelson over on the camera, and he's also producing tonight's show, so we thank him for doing that. And B-Dub, we had a little brief conversation with Coach Bogenreef here just before he went down to get ready before the game. And he talked about the shortage of players that he might have. He's going to change up his rotations a little bit tonight. And it's just a little different atmosphere when you got a Heart of Lakes team coming in here. They've lost to Pelican Rapids. They've lost to Ada Borup West. They lost to DGF, Perham, and Barnesville. But Bogey said he's still got to look out for these guys.
Yeah, you have to play every game, that's in front of you, and I think I think fans get a little confused when you look at records and say, well, they've only got one win, but that doesn't really matter. It just everybody can beat everybody on a given night, and it just depends on who's going to be ready to play and what happens on that day. It's not like everything's just a given based on records. Right. You have to get out here and play the game, and Breckenridge is going to be a little bit shorthanded, going to have some players maybe playing some extended minutes that typically you wouldn't have, and maybe be on a longer rotation, and maybe they might be asked to do something that they don't normally do. Maybe play on top or maybe play on the bottom, a position that you're not used to playing, or a different spot on the press or something like that, just to fill a gap. And you just never know how that's going to go. So I can see how Bogey is a little nervous, a little concerned, because you really don't know what's going to happen until you get out here and get in the flow of the game. And hopefully, when the players step in, they're ready to go.
Because he said we might see two bigs out there at the same time, and he was referring to Aaron Blofus and Mariah Coltis, both at the same time.
Right, and that's something that he hasn't done a lot of. He hasn't really needed to, but depending on how things go tonight, it might be something that he has to do.
Yep, so we got an interesting one. That's going to conclude our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Rocco, here in just a minute for the national anthem. And the starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Miller & Associates American Family Insurance. And we are just about ready to go with our PA announcer, Art Rocco.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Breckenridge High School. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Hawley. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Your officials for tonight's game are Terry Eider, Tim Birkland, and Bryce Bartunik. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you'd all please rise, face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium, remove your cap or hat, as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, before we meet the starting lineups, at this time, we will have the sportsmanship code by a couple of the ball players.
In order to ensure a fun, respectful, and supportive atmosphere for everyone attending tonight's games, student representatives from the 9 HOL schools have put together the following.
We ask that student sections focus on chants that uplift and support their team rather than bringing down the other team.
We ask that cheers be respectful and remind everyone that profanity, chants that sound like profanity, and inappropriate hand gestures are not allowed.
We believe that all student athletes should be honored, therefore no personal attacks, comments, or use of an individual player's name or number will be tolerated.
We are thankful to have officials for our games and remind you to refrain from yelling at and taunting the officials.
Parents and spectators, please help us model this behavior to our youngest fans in the gym.
Thank you for helping us make tonight's game a rewarding experience for all involved. Let's show everyone what high school athletics is about: pride, respect, and good sportsmanship.
Thank you, ladies. At this time, first for the guests on the scoreboard, their starting lineups, the Hawley Nuggets, a junior, number 14, McKenna Walker. A senior, number 20, Ingrid Rusted. A junior, number 21, Sella Fleming. A sophomore, number 32, Katie Vetter. And a junior, number 44, Emily Vettern. Coaches, Jed Carlson, Allison Brenna, and Jackson Lingus. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Breckenridge Cowgirls. A senior, number 0, Sydney Roberts. A junior, number 3, Parker Yagi. A 8th grader, number 4, Ava Janing. A sophomore, number 10, Piper Janing. And a senior, number 24, Aaron Blafus. Coaches, Tony Bogenreef, Tim Janing, Brenda Dahlgren, and Joel Herder. Let's get ready for some basketball.
Well, there you go. There's your starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance. Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And our first tip, or the tip to lead off the game here, will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Tyler Farm Supply, our opening tip. And we're about ready to get her rocking and rolling here, B-Dub.
Well, let's see what kind of start the Cowgirls can get off to.
Cowgirls coming in 5-1 overall. The Nuggets at 1-5. They have one victory in the HOL. The Cowgirls are undefeated right now in the HOL. As Ava Janing takes control, she'll come out to the top of the key. She'll look to the right, to the near side. Near is nearest to the camera. Far is opposite side of the camera. And now Sydney Roberts goes around the left side of the paint. Off to Ava. Ava penetrates, drives, puts it off the glass, and the first bucket for Ava.
That was a good first possession there. Nice to attack the basket there, and Janing gets off to a good start.
So Rusted out between the circles here. She'll hand it off and get it off to McKenna Walker.
Both teams come out in man-to-man.
Took a look at the three, now back off to Walker down low. She'll bounce pass across. Walker gets it back in the corner for a three, rims out. Underneath rebound by Veteran, puts it back up and in for two.
Yeah, good rebound and good little step through to get that ball back up by Veteran there.
So we're tied at 2 here early. We're 1 minute into it. The Cowgirls, Aaron Blofus up on top. Ava Janing eyed up the three. She'll pull it back down, penetrate, kick to Sydney for three. Sydney with a little short. Piper on the rebound. She goes up and it's partially blocked. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowgirls.
Yeah, I don't think that ball came out clean on Sid there. Looked like it slipped a little bit. Came up short.
And she can shoot the three from that part of the world.
She's got her right wrist taped up.
I see that. I just noticed that.
I don't know if that had anything to do with the way that ball came off, but it looked a little weird when it left her hand.
Parker Yagi up on top, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Cowgirls got a hustle here. Sydney's going to have to put it up in a hurry. Just misses the mark, and I don't think it hit the rim, and the shot clock agreed with me.
Yeah, I'm curious about her right hand there, Joe.
Okay. We'll keep an eye on that as things go.
We'll see how, when she gets a little better look, to see how it comes off. So full court pressure there from the Cowgirls. That's what they do.
3-point shot from outside, and that rims in, and it's Ingrid Rusted for the three.
Yeah, Rusted wasted no time letting that one go, so we know she's a shooter. Open look she's going to take.
Bounce pass to Piper Janing on the right side. She'll penetrate to the paint, puts the underhand scoop layup on for two. Piper with two, Ava with the other two.
So the law firm getting on the board here early. That's a nice slice to the basket.
Sydney on the reach foul there, so the first personal foul will go against Sydney Roberts. Team first. 15:55 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. She almost stepped over the line there.
Got lucky there. That one was kind of in no man's land. They turn it over anyway.
And here comes Ava Janing with the underhand left-handed layup. Ava for another one. She's got four.
That's a nice move right there. That's a tough shot for a little eighth grader with the left hand. Good finish.
Sorry, Brian. Back down to Walker down low, and the bounce pass comes across, picked up down low by Vetter. And there's a tie-up, and quickly Bogey calls the timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So that timeout's going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. I need to be clear here, too, when I call. Number 32 is Katie Vetter, and then number 44 is Emily Vettern. So it's just a difference of the N at the end. So Vettern and Vetter.
You'll get them mixed up.
I'll screw that up.
That's a given.
No, I just told myself I was going to do it, so I will.
That's okay, though. Everybody knows now.
Yeah, everybody knows. Kind of a goofball I really am. 15:28 to go here. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. As looks like Mariah Coltis coming back out, B-Dub.
So Coltis going to come in. And Bloff is out. So we'll see if they go in and out in exchange, or if we do get them on the floor at the same time.
It's like the only substitution at this time. They'll hand it off to Parker, back over to Ava. She'll get it across the B logo.
Hawley in a little 2-1-2 pressure that time.
Pass was tipped there by the Nuggets. It'll stay with the Cowgirls. Piper Janing will take it out. Free throw line extended on the near side. And they'll get it into Sid. Sydney Roberts takes it between the circles to the left side. Now back up on top, back over to the left. Piper for three. Off the iron, no good, and the rebound comes off to Rusted. She'll push it up. She'll kick. Fleming drives, and she gets the pass kicked away there by Mariah Coltis.
Had the right idea, drive it in there. Trying to dish that on the weak side as the help came.
Jed Carlson, first-year head coach here for the Nuggets. Lob pass comes in, they kick it out. 3-point shot by Fleming is good.
Cowgirls in zone on that out of bounds underneath and couldn't get out there to cover, and Fleming knocks that one down. Hawley, a good outside shooting team so far.
So far we've seen, yeah.
Hawley come back with a little token pressure, kind of slow the Cowgirls down, eat up some of their clock.
Sydney Roberts on the far wing. Looks down low for Coltis. She's triple teamed down low, and knocking it away is Ava Janing.
Yeah, that ball went in there off the roll, but there was help there. You got to read where the help's coming from and see if you actually can get that one in there. Too many hands in there.
Now you see Aaron Bloff has come in for Sydney Roberts. So here's what Bogey talked about before pregame here. He talked about maybe bringing both bigs in at the same time, and here they are.
I think he needs that extra size here. see if you can get some high-low.
Kick to the outside. Vetter off the mark. And a rebound by the Nuggets. They'll keep possession with a fresh 20. And that pass is errant, and it's going to be picked up by Parker Yagi. Parker will take it to the hole. Left-handed underhand layup, up and in for two. That's almost a guarantee.
Yeah, nice move there. Little Euro step back to the left hand and able to finish with it as well.
Parker averaging 12 on the season so far in this young season for the Cowgirls. At the free throw line, that's Sandvik, Addie Sandvik. To the right side goes Fleming. She'll kick out to Sandvik. She'll penetrate, drive, little 6-foot jumper, no good. Didn't hit the rim, so it doesn't reset. But that one did, and it found the bottom of the net on that three-point shot by Fleming. She's got two of them, Brian.
She's made two. I think you need to get out there on her. Hawley's shooting lights out here to start this game.
Coltis almost missed the pass over to Ava Janing. Ava penetrates into the paint, loses control, gets knocked down. She'll go to she won't go to the line. It'll be a foul, so the Sydney Roberts checks back in. She'll pipe in for Piper. That was pretty good, huh? She'll pipe in for Piper.
Pipe it up.
She'll come in for Piper. Ava Janing goes out deep. Parker Yagi on the drive. She'll pull it back out with the dribble. To the three-point line. Gets a screen from Coltis and tries to get it over to Ava Janing, but it's going to stay with, they're not sure. Stay with the Cowgirls. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Yards, let's put the Studio 22 Designs shout-out line up there. We'll get that started early. Into Coltis, back out top to Ava Janing. She'll penetrate to the right elbow. Kick to Aaron. Down low, they try to go, and it gets tipped away, and it's a steal by the Nuggets. And we're going to go the other way. Penetration drive by Sandvik, and they're going to say a blocking foul is going to be called. Not sure if it's on Aaron or Mariah.
I think it might be on Coltis. Yeah.
You are correct, sir. 701-640-2619 is our Studio 22 Designs shout-out line as Sandvik goes to the line. She's off the mark on the first one. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Text us 701-640-2619. Addie Sandvik misses the first.
Walker comes in for Fleming for the Nuggets.
And the second free throw goes in after it hit the back and come down to the front.
Hawley with this pressure up front here.
It's a 4-point lead for the Nuggets. Ava Janing standing at the B logo. Goes to the right behind the back. Sydney Roberts now on the far wing. Gets a screen from Coltis up top. Bounce pass to Coltis. She'll hand it off to Parker. Parker for three from the corner. A little bit too long. Aaron Blofus battles for it. Ooh, and I think they say it's off the hands of Aaron Blofus.
And Blofus did a good job of just to keep that rebound alive. Wasn't really in position. She was being boxed out and did a good job of getting her hand on it without drawing the foul.
Pressure by the Cowgirls here, but they break the pressure. Walker brings it into the front court. Picks up her dribble, hands it off to Rusted. Down low, Sandvik up and in for two.
Now, once you bring those hands down, any kind of motion, they're going to call you for it. And get Janey on that one, got in her hands in there. I thought the bigs were in a good spot there.
Sandvik misses that one, and it's a hustle for the ball, and it's going to go back over to the Nuggets on that missed free throw.
Fleming going to come back in. Replaces Rustad. Fleming already knocked down 2 threes.
Yeah, so she wasn't going to sit on the bench very long, I don't think.
Cowgirls in zone here on this baseline out of bounds.
So Fleming, a 5'9" junior. That one's almost picked off there by Ava. Dribble drive into the paint, up and in for two from Vetter.
Hawley very efficient in their offense. Trying to get into the paint, and they'll go inside out. And so far, everything clicking. Getting this pressure, not really trying to steal the ball, but just trying to slow the Cowgirls up, and they get a steal anyway.
That went the wrong way, and it's Nuggets ball. Walker kicks it out to Vetter. Walker for three. Short, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, they don't waste any time. That's a quick release there by Walker.
They're hoisting it up in a hurry. Emily Vettern back in. The full court pressure has given the Cowgirls a little trouble here, Brian.
Yeah, they're not really trying to steal the ball. It's just a little man pressure. They'll try and trap if they can.
There's another tipped one, and then Sydney's going to accidentally tip it out of bounds.
Yeah, Bogey's going to get a timeout here. You got to get this fixed. You got to get one behind in case they come and trap. Can't throw it over the top.
All right, we're going to take a timeout as well. It's a full timeout, 11:44 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. That Nuggets up by 8.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
All right, welcome back to Cowgirl Gymnasium here. It's an 8-point lead for the Nuggets. Karen and Carly Campus watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Karen and Carly always watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks, guys. As the Nuggets pass the ball around and they come out of that timeout with a little 6-foot jumper from the baseline is up and in for Walker, her first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Hawley just really efficient and now trying to disrupt things here with this full court pressure.
Ooh, Coltis is wide open down the bottom, and Aaron Blofus hit her for two.
Yeah, Blofus almost didn't turn and look at the basket. You always got to turn and face, and able to find Coltis underneath.
Quickly passing it around, and another three goes in for Fleming.
You might want to get a hand up on Fleming. That's her third one.
Up ahead to Sydney Roberts. She'll get it up into the front court. Near wing, Piper Janing pulls it down, dribbles into the paint, left-hand scoop layup, and they're going to say it was before the shot. I believe it'll be on Sandvik, I think, is who he's going to say. And he agrees with me. How about that? A referee agreed with me.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he agreed with you or you agreed with him. So they bring Ava Janey back in and take Blofus out. Now you got 4 ball handlers out there.
So Parker goes to the corner. Down low they go to Coltis. Back out top to Ava for a three. Good look at it. And it's off the mark and a rebound by Fleming. And here we go. To the left side, Rustad for 2 from 15.
Yeah, they just get it done.
They are lighting up the lights. Oh, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Isabel Johnson.
She remind me a little bit of Devil's Lake. They push the ball down the floor. They're all about the same size, and then when they get open shots, they just make them. It doesn't matter where they are. They're just really efficient on the floor. And Hawley making all the open shots right now.
They go out deep to Parker. Parker drives, tries to make the pass in, and there's Isabel Johnson with the long arms again to knock it out of bounds. Isabel Johnson, 6-foot senior. She matches up well with Mariah.
Yeah, Hawley's solid on the defensive end, too.
Parker just can't get loose. They get it inbounded to Mariah. Ava Janing on the baseline dribble. Left-handed up off the glass, up and in for 2 for Ava. Averaging 10 points, Brian. She's got 6 already.
Yeah, she can get in there and get her shot off against those bigs down there.
Good ball. There's Fleming again. That time she's short. Sydney Roberts on the board.
Good ball movement. Got a good look.
Fleming That would have been 4 if she'd have made that one. And Piper Janning drives in and she gets hammered. So she'll go to the line for 2. And that foul was going to get whistled against Isabel Johnson. These free throws brought to you by Giant Seeds and Snacks and Gripper Sports in downtown Whopper. Gripper Sports, your favorite team sports apparel. Stop and see Wayne and Tyler.
You'll see Breck press if they can make this. They might press on the miss as well.
Piper's second free throw is off the mark as well. 50% from the line for the year.
Going to extend their zone here and try and trap in areas.
Oh, and there's an intercepted pass. There's that trap working out good. Ava gets it up ahead to her sister Piper. Piper, Euro step, off the glass, in for 2. Nice move by Piper.
That is a really hard shot. Euro step and then with the left hand off the glass.
Cowgirls pressing up high up top. And there's travel called on the Nuggets. It'll be a turnover on Addie Sandvik.
Yeah, this is a defense that's been really good to the Cowgirls, and right now they've got the Nuggets a little disrupted here. 2 turnovers in a row.
Cowgirls trail by 9, so it'd be good to get a bucket here for the Cowgirls here to cut that lead a little bit more.
Got to be able to capitalize on the turnovers. You get a team to turn it over, you've got to be able to get a bucket, get that 4-point swing.
Roberts on the near wing, drives, throws it back to Parker Yagi. Parker goes in and it's knocked away on the drive, and the Nuggets come up with it. And here comes Sandvik on the dribble. Gets across the timeline, she'll hand it off. And another travel.
Yep. Cowgirls are starting to speed the Nuggets up a little bit. And they forced 3 turnovers in a row. Got to get a bucket here. Got a timeout coming.
Under 9 minutes, and it's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with this 1 yards. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew. Downtown Wahpeton, Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Taking a look at some of the other text messages that we got here, Brian. Got to give a shout out to Pat Robertsdahl. She's taking care of Jeannie tonight. So, Pat, thank you very much. They're over there watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28.
Make sure you pay her double now.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Cheering on the Cowgirls from Grey Eagle, Minnesota. Go Parker and Cowgirls. Again, that's from Grandpa Yagi up there. Jerry and Gail Holzbauer. They're down in sunny, beautiful Mesa, Arizona, cheering on the Cowgirls and Aaron. Also, go Nuggets from Lake Park. They didn't say who they were, but Bennett. From an old text message, it was Bennett. He was watching Izzy Steer back a year ago, and now Bennett's watching and cheering on the Nuggets from Lake Park. Sydney turns around, gets it over to Piper. Piper's going to pull it down, drive, tries to get it into Blofus, but she gets it right back. Now out to Ava. Ava up top to Parker, and Parker will reset the offense here with 16 seconds to go on the shot clock. Piper to Parker, off the screen, kicks it out to Ava. Ava into the paint. She'll kick to Piper. Piper gets fouled there by Johnson.
Yeah, good ball fake and then attack right the shoulder, right through that shoulder, and able to draw that foul.
That's Johnson's second foul. Monica and Joe are cheering on from Montello, Wisconsin. Cheering on the Cowgirls, Parker. That shot's partially blocked. Blofus comes up with it. She's going to turn around, go up, and she'll draw the foul. So Aaron Blofus going to the line for the Cowgirls.
Hawley in zone that time. Oh, 1-1-3, I think.
Walker's first foul. Aaron Blofus at the line. 66% from the line on the season so far. Gets the first. Her first bucket of her first point of the game, I should say. Aaron averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. And between her and Mariah, 6 points, 5 rebounds for Mariah. So, like I said, about the same with either one.
You take a double-double with your bigs combined. Still out in that half-court pressure.
Walker, right elbow. She'll kick it over to Vetter. She'll kick it out to Rusted. Back into Walker, out to Vetter. Ooh, and almost a pick there by Piper. And three-point shot goes up and no good. Battle for the board, and it's going to be Cowgirl ball.
You know, Cowgirls do a good job of contesting out of that zone. That's a tougher shot. Hawley's been able to knock down some shots, but they've been open looks, and that one contested.
There's that flash to the middle that you like to see, Coach, on a full court press like that.
You got to get somebody in the middle. If you're on D, you want to keep it out of the middle.
Piper gets her own rebound on the miss. Sydney going to go up strong, a little bit off the mark. Couldn't get it to fall. Walker's going to bring it the other way. 3-on-3, and then a jumper from the free throw line, no good. And a rebound by Veteran. Three-point shot, no good. Walker underneath, and she gets hammered.
Hawley doing a good job on the offensive glass. That's a good stop at the free throw line in transition there.
Foul will go on Ava Janing. That'll be her first. 7-point lead. Still a 7-point lead after Walker misses. These free throws brought to you by Smith Motors in Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer, and Wahpeton Daily News. Walker's second free throw is good. Lead back to 8. Piper Janing brings it up across the timeline. She'll slow it up, wait for the offense.
Hawley back in man-to-man now.
Parker flashes to the top of the key. Sydney Roberts on the wing on the near side. Down to the corner they go to Piper Janing. Lob pass goes down to Bloffish. She'll kick to Sydney. Sydney pulled it down, drives in, little floater, up and in for Sid. Her first bucket, Brian. She's averaging 10. Had a big night the other night, and that one is not going to go out of bounds. There's another tip by Parker. The Cowgirls defense, Brian, has come up and started making some plays here, and just as I say that, there's a bucket for Sandvik.
Yeah, once they extended the zone and it started flying around trying to trap in certain places, it gets Hawley out of their normal routine, and it's caused some problems for them. And we'll see if Hawley can settle down here a little bit.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Nuggets. Lob pass to Walker. Out to the corner, there's Fleming on the wing, excuse me. Oh, and a weak side rebound is up, and it's off of the hands of Aaron Bloffish as Sandvik got the rebound and couldn't get it back.
Hawley's cooled off a little bit after opening up red hot. I think the Cowgirls have a little bit to do with that. Again, disrupting some of those shots now, not as open.
Rusted inbounding to the corner, Fleming. Parker Yagi right on top of her on defensive side. Walker for 15. No good. Piper Janing gets the board with her long arms. Uncle Dave watching in San Jose, California, cheering on Piper and Ava. Uncle Dave and the Cowgirls. Piper up on top. Down low to Mariah. Mariah looks for somebody to give it to. She does to Parker, and then the lob pass. Not on the mark to Mariah, and the other way they go to Vetter. She was up and in for 2. And Piper with the foul.
That's a nice move there.
That'll be 2 on Piper, I believe.
And that's where it gets interesting on the rotation here. This is where Bogey be able to go spear when he takes Piper out. Now he's got to put a big in here, and it just kind of, like I said, disrupts the rotation a little bit, affects some of the things that you can do on defense that you want to do because you just have a different player in there.
Yep. So the traditional the old style 3-point play is good or better. Bloffish from 10. Had the high arc to it, but just couldn't get it to go down. Walker up ahead, and just stepping on the line there was Rusted as she tried to save it. Uncle Dave watching in San Jose, California. Who else we got? Mark, Monica, and Joe. Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody cheering on Parker and the Cowgirls from up in Fargo. Thank you.
Good pass.
Speaking of Parker, there's 2 for her.
Nice cut, nice pass.
Lead is 9. Oh, and there's a wide open look at a 3, and that's nothing but bottom of the net, Brian, for Rusted.
Yeah, that's a wide open look. Plenty of time to size that one up, and Rusted knocking it down.
We're going to take a timeout here, and we'll be right back at Carlson Family Insurance timeout. 5:07 to go. We'll be right back.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota, home of the Cowgirls tonight. They're hosting Heart of Lake's rival Hawley Nuggets. The Hawley Nuggets are 8AA. The Breckenridge Cowgirls are single 6A. Back off on the full court pressure a little bit there, B-Dub.
Yeah, they're in a 1-3-1 now. Hawley is.
Trapping on the other end. As Colin Hout checks in now for the Cowgirls, another 8th grader. Parker was wide open. She wanted it a little while ago while she was wide open. They couldn't get it to her, and that one just goes out of the reach. Mariah Coltis, that Hout picks it up. She's going to drive to the baseline. Sydney pulls it down. Hout to the baseline again. 2 seconds. The Cowgirls aren't going to get it off, or did Sydney? And it was not.
But didn't hit the rim, and that change after the timeout did its job.
Bogey wants something from the referee, but he isn't getting it. I don't know what he was looking for there. But good defensive pressure there from the Nuggets. See, he's talking to him here. He had something he wanted to say the whole time, as there's an intercepted pass by Parker Yagi. Spin move, left-handed layup, up and in for Parker. She's got 4. Excuse me, 6.
That's a nice spin move there.
That was. It looked like Brian Watson back in the old days.
I don't know about that.
You probably would have dunked it.
Breckenridge in a 1-2-2 now.
Cowgirls out in a little bit different defense. Sandvik goes up strong. She's fouled from behind. Could be Blofus or Coltis. If it's Mariah, that'll be 2. It was on Blofus, so that's Aaron's first one.
I'm not sure what he was asking for. I don't know
what he saw.
I don't know if he tried to call a timeout or something happened, and not quite sure.
Hout checks out. Piper Janing back in. These free throws brought to you by Minn Kota Ag Products and Bell Bank. All Seasons Car Wash. Aaron Blofus does a nice job of boxing out. She gets the board on the missed free throw.
Hawley still in the 1-3-1. They'll trap when they get the opportunity.
To the other side, Parker Yagi. And there's a tip pass, but it goes right into the hands of Sydney Roberts. Again, that pressure defense from Hawley causing some problems here for the Cowgirls. And it's going to go out of bounds. And knocking that one out of bounds for the Nuggets was Rusted.
Hawley doing a good job keeping their hands up. Out top here, they're trapping when the ball's picked up, and if it goes to the corner, they'll go trap as well.
And here comes Parker to the corner. Parker, and she'll get fouled there by Sandvik. So Sandvik will pick up her second personal. Quickly in for her, I guess, will be Walker. Little change up on the 1-3-1 stuff.
Yeah, I like it. They bring in the sub, and then they know exactly where they need to go.
There's Blofus down low, goes up. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, couldn't get it. The lid was on the basket for Aaron on that one.
Yeah, it just didn't hit clean and then bounced right out. Breck staying in that 1-2-2.
Lob pass to Vetter. Over across and up and in for 2 for Veteran.
Yeah, no rotation on the backside. That bottom girl has to come over and help, and then the guard on the weak side has to drop and help on that guard in the hole.
Again, Coltis underneath the bucket, just couldn't get it to fall. She was too far underneath, Brian. Vetter kicks. Fleming for 3. Deadly.
Take the time. I think they'll let him go. Fleming has been knocking him down. She gets an open look. She lets it go.
Piper Janing at the top. Again, it's deflected. The Nuggets doing a good job of deflecting. There's another deflection, and it's going to end up in the hands of Walker. Another turnover.
Active hands, Joe.
Yep. Over to the near side, Vetter. She'll drive and kick. Fleming, look out. That's off the mark. Walker with the weak side rebound, up and in for 2.
Yeah, Hawley doing a good job of getting in position on the miss against the zone. Just going and getting in position and getting the offensive rebound there.
It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wapaton. And we'll take a break here and talk about this one a little bit. Again, I'll go back to the shout-out line here. And Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody. George is listening. How about George Sanchez? Tuning in. Dan and Darcy Tolbert cheering on the Cowgirls. Thank you, guys. Let's see, who else we got? Did I say Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody? Yeah, I did. The Perez family, they're watching, cheering on the Cowgirls. Thank you, Perez family. I think I got everybody.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay. I see you got that phone figured out finally.
Yeah, did you see I got my new glasses too?
You got new glasses?
No, I didn't. I just used the pliers and straightened them out.
Well, I told you that's what you needed to do.
And we did.
Yeah.
They fit good as new.
If you couldn't fix them, we just take away your man card. It's okay, though.
Oh, yeah. There's Parker Yagi on the near wing with 2 minutes to go here in the half. See what the Cowgirls can do out of this. And Piper pulls it down, drives in, gets the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Do a good job of getting it in the middle there. And Piper just does a good job attacking the basket as well.
They said 23, is that correct? Is there a 20? Oh, yeah, she is in there. Okay. That's Kendall Hill. I didn't see her check in, so. So Piper with the second free throw makes good on that one. Up ahead to Vetter. Does Fleming get out on her, Ava? Down low again, a little left-handed hook, baby hook, if you will, from Kendall and Hill. Just coming off the bench.
Yeah, coming in and doing work. Breck went back to man there, and Hawley's going to stay in this 1-3-1.
Boy, the Cowgirls turn it over again here. Fleming comes into the front court. They hand it off to Hill. Pass deflected by Piper, but it's going to stay with the Nuggets. Walker out in the corner. To the top. Rusted. Guarded by Sydney Roberts. Vetter to the free throw line. Kicks back out. Rusted. Jumper from the free throw line.
I think that ball was blocked.
I think so. Loftus comes away with it. She'll get the ball back from Sydney. Under a minute to play. Cowgirls trail by 17. I know they trailed in Pelican Rapids, but I don't know if it was by this much in the first half. So this might be the biggest deficit of the season so far for the Cowgirls. There's Sydney Roberts up and in for 2. The senior steps up. Nice pass from Aaron Blofus.
Yeah, good job diving down once that ball went in the block, and nobody accounted for Roberts and able to get down there for the bucket.
Shot clock is turned off. You want to play for the last shot, Brian, if you're Hawley?
Yeah, for Hawley, definitely. You just play for the last one and take what you can get.
Hill couldn't get it to fall, and Aaron Blofus knocks it away, but the Nuggets retain possession. Rusted way out on top, 4 seconds left. 3-2. Fleming off the mark, and that will end the first half. Your halftime score here from Breckenridge Gymnasium. The Hawley Nuggets 41, Breckenridge Cowgirls 26. We'll be right back after these with the OSPTI halftime show.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wapaton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal.
Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hey there.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. We got Camden Yards Kelson over on the camera and producing tonight's show. Welcome again to the OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Your halftime score is 41-26 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And you are watching the third and fourth graders out there. The girls are getting their turn out there, Brian. You got to let the girls play too, right?
Yeah, you got to let them go, and they're going up and down here. So
how about
pretty
that?
Good, huh?
Yeah. So taking a look at the scoring for Hawley here first before we get to the Cowgirls scoring. 5 points for Addie Sandvik coming off the bench. 5 points for McKenna Walker. 8 for Ingrid Rusted. 12 for Sella Fleming. 2 for Kendall and Hill. 5 for Katie Vetter, and 4 for Emily Vettern. So there's your scoring for the Hawley Nuggets, Brian, and they've got 41 total points, and out of those 41 total points, a total of 6 three-point field goals, 4 of them by Fleming.
Yeah, Hawley,
she had 3 of them early, I think.
Yeah, Hawley just kind of an efficient team, not trying to do anything fancy, just drive and kick and find the open girl and don't really force up a lot of shots and haven't taken any bad shots, and the good one that they've gotten, they've been able to knock them down, and Fleming with 4 of her own.
Yeah, and the Cowgirls, when I look at the scoring for the Cowgirls, Brian, they have yet to hit one. They have not shot any three-point field goals yet. 4 points for Sydney Roberts, 6 points for Parker Yagi, 6 points for Ava Janing, 6 points for Piper Janing, 2 for Mariah Coltis, and 2 for Aaron Blofus. So there's your scoring roundout for the Cowgirls. So the Cowgirls, Brian, the Hawley Nuggets came out in some full-court pressure, and that created some problems for the Cowgirls. And even in the half-court trap, the Nuggets were causing some problems for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, just as efficient as they are on the offensive end, they're pretty efficient on the defensive end as well. They're not trying to gamble and get steals. They're trying to keep, the ball in front of them, trap when they get the opportunities in full court, and then they do a good job of rotating to cover. And then in the half-court game, it's kind of the same thing in that 1-3-1 that they've been in. They're doing a good job extending their hands, making themselves look big. Cowgirls pick the ball up. They go ahead and trap. If it goes to the corner, they'll go and trap. And they do a fairly decent job rebounding out of it. And they've taken away the one weapon that the Cowgirls really use really well, and that's that three-point line, and haven't allowed the Cowgirls to knock down a three. So everything, I think, in the game plan for the Nuggets is going according to plan.
Yep.
Now, you certainly were able to do it in the first half, but you have to play a complete game, so we'll have to see if they can continue to do that and see if Breckenridge can make some adjustment at half to kind of combat what Hawley's been able to do.
All right, we'll see what Coach Bogey did in the halftime locker room and talk to his girls. The Cowgirls, the 5-1 Cowgirls, trailing the 1-5 Nuggets, 41-26. We'll be right back in 2 minutes, right here on Three Borders Sports.
So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. and 4-crew rotation, straight days 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or straight nights 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience, featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
All right, welcome back. Second half begins here. They came back a little bit early off of that, so our commercial ended there on Smith Motors, but we appreciate Smith Motors being one of our sponsors here on Three Borders Sports Network, and we start out here with a 15-point lead at halftime for the Nuggets. We pass the ball around here, and a little drive by Rusted off the mark, and Ava Janing, the 8th grader, comes away with it for the Cowgirls. See what the Cowgirls can do on this first possession now, what they talked about at the halftime locker room.
Both teams back to man-to-man. Cowgirls almost turned it over there.
Yeah, Vetter knocked it away out of Parker's hands. Ava Janning, ooh, and that was close there on that bounce pass going across to Sydney Roberts. Again, Cowgirls taking up a lot of the time on the shot clock. Down low, they go to Bloffa's kick to Ava. Ava puts up the 3, short on the iron. Ball gets bounced around, and Walker will pick it up. And it's get taken away right away, and there's Parker down low. You know she'll go up with it and draw the foul. So Parker will go to the line for 2. She knows how to work it underneath the bucket there, and that foul will go against McKenna Walker. I believe that's her second.
And Parker, pretty good free throw shooter.
Got that one. Parker, as long as you mentioned it, Brian, she's an 88% free throw shooter so far in the season, averaging 12.6 rebounds. I see her.
88%, that's
not bad.
It's not shabby.
No. And I didn't jinx her either, so there are yards. You can't get mad at me for that one.
You take a couple 88%ers, that's for sure.
Yep. So the lead down to 13.
Cowgirls with full court pressure.
Oh,
there
yep.
it is.
And Fleming drags her foot. I was going to say Parker's big brother Cooper is back from college here. I see he's home probably on Christmas break, straight across from us over there. I think she learned how to go down low from him.
I would say so. He
could
spent
penetrate.
a lot of time down there.
Yep, he could penetrate and kick or put it up. So Parker lobs it down in the air, and Aaron will kick back out to Ava. And then she'll go back out to Aaron Blofus. No Piper on the far wing. Down low to go to Blofus. Blofus trying to work her muscle around, and they're going to get Whistler for the travel.
Yeah, picked up that back foot. And
she got banged around down there.
Hawley does a good job collapsing. They're playing man-to-man, but it's kind of a pack line where they're not really pressuring on the perimeter, playing to help, trying to get ball pressure, but always with the foot in the lane if you're not on the ball.
Vetter with a nice pass underneath the bucket. She gets it over to Isabel Johnson for her first bucket in the second. First bucket altogether in the game in the second half.
And then Hawley again with that little token pressure that drops back. Nice dish there.
What about that, huh? Go ahead.
Getting in the paint and then able to feed the post. That's a nice pass there by Parker Yagi.
To Aaron Blofus, and there is a foul. They're going to call a charging foul, I believe. And it does go against the Nuggets. It's going to be on Rusted, and that'll be foul number 2 on her.
Janine doing a good job of stepping in there and picking up that foul. 8th grader not afraid to step in.
So Ava Janning brings the ball into the front court, goes to the far side. Sydney Roberts down low again. They go to Blofus. She's trying to work her way around, and she does for 2.
Nice move. Full step through, up and under.
Could have been a little chat at the halftime, too. Let's get it down to the bigs and see what they can do.
Yeah, he's got an advantage down there with Blofus, and
there's another three.
That's the counter for it right there. They've been able to knock down those threes.
Walker with her first 3 of the game. She's got 8 total. Near side, Piper Janing. Down low to Parker. Looks at, spins, moves. She gets tripped up, but no call.
Yeah, I think the conversation at halftime was to send it inside.
Yep. And Walker goes up for 2.
Yep. Hawley had the advantage there. Yagi couldn't get up in time to get back down the floor, and Hawley able to take advantage of it.
Sydney for a good look at a 3. Finally got the 3 to fall for the Cowgirls. First 3 of the night.
Yeah, that one's been a long time coming. Had a couple good looks and finally able to knock one down and get the turnover right away here.
Janing up ahead to Piper Janing off the left side. She gets fouled and nobody calls, in my opinion. Vetter, dribble drives, kicks. Fleming for 3. Look out. There it is.
Wow.
Brian, she has 5 threes on the night. That's all she has scored is 3s. She's got 15.
Like I said, they're just efficient, and that was just a drive and kick, and she sits out there, wide open, hands and feet ready, and just lets it go and knocks it down.
So that will be a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. No coaches show tomorrow night.
No, I'm busy.
BK Johnson sends a text cheering on the Cowgirls. Thanks, BK. So, yeah, we're no coaches show tomorrow night. And then we'll be back Thursday, weather permitting. And, yep, Pat and Jeannie, they're watching the game. Thanks, Pat, for taking care of her. And I was going to say, too, Thursday night, our first wrestling match of the year. So hopefully if the weather holds, we'll cover that.
Yeah, I got a bit of a storm coming. So
yeah, it sounds like Wednesday night, Thursday is going to be a tough day.
All right.
And then on Friday, we got more basketball.
Friday,
I think you guys got
Lady Huskies.
Lady Husky basketball. They take on 4 wins.
4 wins, Milwaukee.
Oh, and there's a steal by the Nuggets again. Taken away, and then Vetter goes up. Ava Janing gets called for the...
Starting to get physical out there, Joe.
Ava Janing picks up the foul. She says, I went straight up. 2 fouls on Ava.
Those are the tough ones, okay? Because I see where Bogey's saying, well, she was straight up. And that's what we tell the kids, just to be straight up.
Yep.
And, you know, for whatever reason, if there's a lot of contact there, the official will feel like they have to call a foul. But the defender has the right to all that space straight up.
They're going to whistle a foul against, I believe, Emily Vetter. That'll be her first. So we're going the other way here. Parker Yagi brings it to the near wing.
Back in that 1-3-1.
Another tip pass there. Ava Janing and Sandvik get tied up for the jump ball. And possession arrow stays with the Cowgirls. Again, how many tipped passes and things have the Nuggets caused? Lob pass goes in.
There's another one. Just deflections all over the place and able to pick up the loose ball.
Oh, a nice move by Sandvik, but Coltis rips it down. Ava Janing pushing, looking for Parker, but not quite open enough. Ava loses it. And here comes Sandvik again the other way. Stops in the paint. Kicks. Vetter goes in. And she drives. Oh, I thought maybe she was going to drag her foot there, but they call a push.
Going to call the push down there.
And that's going to go on Sydney Roberts. That'll be her second personal. Walker will check in now for Isabel Johnson. And here comes the three-point shooter in Fleming. 5'9" junior, Sella Fleming. 5 3-point field goals tonight so far. Sandvik with the dribble, gets over to Fleming on the far wing. There she's got another look, Brian. That one's off the mark, and Ava Janing pulls down the board. Up ahead to Piper on the near side. Piper drives off the glass, couldn't get it to fall. Through Mariah Coltis' hands right into the hands of Walker. And Fleming pushing the ball on the right side of the paint. She'll kick to Sandvik. Walker from 3, up on top. And stepping on the line, trying to save it was Veteran. so it'll be Cowgirl ball.
Yeah, good hustle there, trying to get that ball back in and just stepped on the line.
Coach Carlson's called off the full court pressure here, Brian, so.
Yeah, he doesn't need it right now.
Yeah,
he got a nice lead, and the zone has been good to him, although they're back in man-to-man here now.
Lob pass to Coltis and another tip pass. Rusted brings it into the front court, hands it off to Sandvik, drives, goes up, and they're going to say a foul. Two referees blew the whistle, and they're confirming with each other, and they both agreed.
That's a good attack there. It's able to just a little close quarters dribble handoff. And Sandvik able to attack the basket hard there and draw the foul.
Sandvik so far today, Brian. From the line, 2 for 6 so far. Unofficially. Second free throw is up and through the net. She's got 7 total. Sandvik will come out, and Katie Vetter comes back in.
There you go, back to zone here now. 1-3-1. Meet him just inside the B.
And the defensive pressure here by the Nuggets has tipped a lot of passes, and here's Parker down low. Parker with the right hand in the lane gets her 10th point, averaging 12.
You gotta, in that 1-3-1, you gotta try and attack the middle, and the Cowgirls do a good job of it there.
Look at the Nuggets passing the ball around. 3-point shot by Rusted off the mark. Walker with the rebound. And it's a foul underneath. They're saying 2 shots. I don't know if it's on Ava. Nope. I'm going to say it's on Piper.
That 3 was a little early.
Yeah.
But they're fortunate enough to get the offensive rebound.
3rd foul on Piper as Aaron Bloff is set to check in. Walker makes the free throw. Walker with 11. So Piper stays in with 3 fouls, and the second free throw is good by Walker.
Back in this 1-3-1 again. Shoulder trap and then call it off there.
Ava picks up her dribble, gets double teamed over to Piper, and there's another turnover on the Cowgirls. Vetter drives off the glass, no good. Sydney Roberts with the rebound, missed shot. And there's another steal on the pass. Johnson drives, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Sid. Her feet were outside the circle. That will go against Sydney Roberts. That'll be 3 on her. Her feet were outside the
They
circle.
were, but it was in transition.
Okay.
So she's technically the primary there.
Yeah, lane violation?
Yeah, looks like it.
So we're going to get to do this all over again. Johnson's free throw is good. The lane violation cost the Cowgirls a point there. It's a 19-point lead.
And come back with this 1-3-1. And Hawley does a good job of once you get on one side of the floor, they don't let you go back the other way. And
Piper for 3.
Piper Janey says, I don't care. I'm going to knock down this 3 and keep it on this side. Full court pressure from the Cowgirls.
That one goes up ahead. It's 2-on-1. Vetter goes up and under and hits the bottom of the backboard. And Vetter was standing on the line when she got the ball back. Turnover on the Nuggets. .11:05 remaining here. Sydney pops the 3. Short. Piper Janing gets fouled underneath. Could go against Vetter. Yep. I believe that's her first.
Yep, that is her first.
She'll come out of the game as Sandvik comes back in for her. Lob pass out deep to the top of the key to Parker Yagi. Piper drives, stops, back to Parker. Parker drives with the left-hand scoop off the back part of the iron, rolls right straight across and does not fall in, but she is fouled and go to the line for 2. Johnson, that'll be her 3rd. It's a good thing when Art agrees with me. You didn't get a signed basketball from Jonica Bernardis tonight, huh?
I only need one. Okay, I only need one.
Parker Yagi gets the first.
One's enough. She has other fans that she needs to give them to, so.
And Parker misses the second, a rare miss for her on free throws. It'll be Cowgirl ball on the other side. Free throw line extended.
And you got 10 minutes here. You got to see if you can cut into this thing. See if you cut it in half and in 5 and then figure out after that. But you got to be able to cut into it a little bit.
Parker goes to the baseline, a little hook pass over to Aaron Blofus, out to 3-point for Ava. Short, but Parker's there on the board. Parker's going to muscle it up and got it to roll, and she's knocked down in the same process. And we got a full timeout here. We'll take a break as well. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back after this break. It's 58-43. Back after this.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School, home of the Cowgirls tonight as they take on the Hawley Nuggets in a Heart of Lakes battle. 10.5 to go here in the second half. Cowgirls trail by 15.
And Cowgirls going to go full court pressure. See if they can speed them up and force a turnover.
Ahead to Fleming, now up on top to Rusted. Over to Walker. Man-to-man tight defense here, B-Dub.
Yeah, you're going full denial here if you can.
There's the intercepted pass right there. That's what you wanted up ahead to Parker. You know she's going to go all the way with the left hand underneath. And she'll draw the foul. She'll go to the line again for 2.
So they get the turnover, and they get out in transition. They don't score, but they send the best free throw shooter to the free throw line, and now they get the opportunity to score with the clock stopped. So best case scenario here if she can knock both these down.
Sandvik with her 3rd foul. Parker rattles that one home. So far tonight, Parker 4 of 5 from the stripe. 88% on the year for Parker.
Just trying to chip away at it. Like I said, if you cut this thing down in half
and turn
it over again, 5 minutes to go, you'd be happy even sooner than that. But you got to be able to score on every opportunity that where you get the turnovers or an empty possession. You've got to be able to score.
Vetter in for Fleming now.
Can't trade baskets. You've got to keep the advantage. Hawley goes back to man-to-man. They've been in that 1-3-1 for quite a bit. Now they go man-to-man here.
Changing it up a lot. You mentioned earlier, Brian, Sydney's got her right wrist taped there a little bit. She was short on that last 3-point attempt, so maybe there is something there that we don't know about.
Yeah, she knocked one down, but, typically she's pretty much spot on.
Again, another tip pass. And Fleming's going to, Sandvik's going to draw the foul there. It was more accidental than anything.
Yeah, I think they just kind of ran into each other and got tripped up.
So that should be Sandvik's 4th, I believe. It is. Art agrees with me. And is it bonus?
Not yet. They got 2 more to go. Well, no, it's bonus. Yeah,
Yep.
it will be bonus.
So Piper Janing going to go to the line, and quickly Johnson checks in. She's got 3 fouls, so 3 fouls for 4 fouls.
Yeah, and here's the other thing, on the Minnesota side, playing halves, you get to get into the bonus.
Yeah, you don't get that.
And you get to stay in the bonus. So that is advantage Cowgirls as well. You got to be aggressive, attack the basket. If you don't score, you can get to the free throw line, but you got to make them when you get there.
Piper, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Jump ball possession arrow this time goes to the Nuggets.
You've turned them over a couple times in a row. Got to turn them over again here. They go full court pressure, and then they'll be aggressive in their half court as well, and get a chance to trap anytime you can. You'll go and do that, and you got to make sure you get rotation to cover up on the strong side of the ball.
There it is. There's a trap right there. See if they can cut it off. And there's Ava, almost had that one intercepted. Went right through her hands. Vetter to Fleming on the baseline. Drives, kicked, and again knocked away there by Yagi. Janing couldn't come up with it. Jump ball possession arrow this time goes to the Cowgirls.
And see now Hawley playing into the hands of the Cowgirls, because you're not always trying to steal the ball. You're trying to force Hawley into doing something, quick, and turning the ball over, and there you go. They try and attack quick, and then they don't get what they want. And now back to the Cowgirls.
Sydney up on the left wing here. Piper in the corner. Down low they go to Coltis. She'll kick to Ava. Ava's trying to penetrate drive. She'll go up with the underhand layup. No good. She wanted the foul, didn't get it. 8th grader getting a little feisty on there with the referee.
Yeah, I like it, but you just got to keep playing. You just got to keep playing your game.
Cowboys lead at half, 44-16. How about that? Congratulations there. Thanks, George. Foul will go against Vetter. That'll be her second. Parker going to the line. Is good.
If I'm the Cowgirls, I want the ball in Parker Yeage's hands as much as possible. Get her a chance to drive. She doesn't score, she's going to get fouled. She can get to the line and make them. But she's also a very good passer, so she can get in there and distribute and find those bigs if the help comes, and also go inside out.
Vetter driving into the paint, stops the dribble, kicks to Fleming. Look out for a 3. Off the mark. Piper Janing wrestles it away.
And another one early in the shot clock.
Toss comes back to Sydney Roberts. It'll go out of bounds, and the Cowgirls will keep that one.
So the Cowgirls are speeding the Nuggets up, and the Nuggets are taking shots early in the shot clock. They really need to use as much of that clock as they can, and they're going to get a better shot later. They can get that same shot that they just took later in the shot clock.
Sydney comes out for Aaron Blofus.
She's battling some cramps over there, Joe.
Yeah, she's battling some cramps. I seen her walk over here, and she looked at Bogey on that out-of-bounds pass. And she came over, and Aaron got up right away. So I don't know if she said something to Bogey or not, but she's over there.
Trying to stretch out her calves.
Yep. That one's kicked. It'll stay with the Cowgirls. The lead is 11, so the Cowgirls cutting into that a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting it down around where they want it.
Senior leader Sydney Roberts out with the cramping issues. Oh, and the pass is again deflected and taken away by Emily Vettern. And Piper Janing commits the foul.
It's going to be 4 on Janing.
That is 4.
And this is where you miss on a spear here.
Yeah, you sure do. This coming in will be the 8th grader, 5'5", Colin Hout. First free throw is good for Emily Vettern.
Still plenty of time here. 8:13 to go. Cowgirls been a decent job of cutting this lead down. It was up as much as 19.
She makes that one. Tara Klostrike and Glenn, they're watching tonight. Thank you, guys.
Go back to a little extended 1-3-1.
Blofus Over to Ava. Ava for a long three. Off the heel and over the top of the backboard. That three would have been huge.
And that's the spot where you're going to get him against that 1-3-1. Just step in a little bit. Go back to a smaller lineup for the Cowgirls.
Sydney Roberts back in. Four-sport athlete for the Cowgirls and BW. Storm swimming. Down low in a battle for the board, and Hout comes up with it. She'll get it off to Aaron, back over to Ava, up ahead to Parker. Parker going to take it all the way. She gets down underneath and stops. Bounce pass to Hout. She goes up, couldn't quite get it. And again, another big opportunity missed by the Cowgirls there. Vetter goes all the distance for two.
And Hawley starting to stretch it out again. Cowgirls had a couple opportunities to really cut into it.
And she's limping again, Brian.
Yeah.
Sydney wanted that one, but she got to travel on Ava. So Piper comes back in with 4 fouls for Sydney again. You could see she was limping around there in that last pass. Get some fluids there, young lady. At this point in the game, I don't know if it's going to help. Walker, jumper in the paint, rolls out. Blofus on the board. 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, got to get something out of these empties here.
3-point from Piper. Couldn't get it to fall. On the weak side, rebound, pushed back up by Hout. She'll go to the line.
Hey, Hout's given some good minutes here. Picked up a loose ball right away when she came in. That's her second offensive rebound. Wasn't able to put that first one back up. Thought maybe she got fouled, and this time she does get fouled.
Fleming gets her first.
Hout coming in, doing a good job.
And Cowgirls playing shorthanded here. Bernadas out with a foot injury. Emily Gowan probably out for the season with a knee injury. Mallory Halverson checks in for the first time tonight, I believe. Hout's second free throw is off the mark.
Yagi with a good rebound off the free throw.
She finds Ava on the other side. She goes up strong, draws the foul. I believe it'll go on Vetter. No, not on Vetter. They're going to say it's on Halverson. Ava's first free throw is good. Her first point of the second half. Ava averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, 84% from the line for an 8th grader. And second one is good as well. Give her 8 on the day. Oh!
You're going to call her with the push going in and not the contact on the dribble.
So that'll go on Ava. That'll be number 3 on her. We're going to go the other way and shoot some free throws.
Yeah, now bonus on both sides. Cowgirls in double bonus.
6:42 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. These free throws brought to you by Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, along with First Community Credit Union. First free throw is good. First point of the second half for Rusted. That'll be 9 for her total. She had 2 threes in the first half. Misses the second one. Out with another board.
Coming in and doing a little bit of work.
Ava, another deflected pass.
Hawley just so good at
anticipating,
denying the basketball and anticipating and reading where the pass is going to go, and they rotate really well out of this 1-3-1.
Ava's looking for help, gets it over to Parker on the right elbow. Parker dipsy-do, and the underhand layup is good for 2 for Parker. Down by 12. Cowgirls still in this one. That one's no good. Again, not much time taken off the shot clock, Brian.
Yeah, another quick shot. Hawley has to shorten the possessions for the Cowgirls, and you do that by working your way late into the clock. You take these early shots, you're just giving the Cowgirls extra possessions.
So if you can get a 3 here, you cut it to 9.
It's 6 minutes to go. It's a game of possessions. You've got to take those away from the Cowgirls.
Bloffus. She says, I want the 3. Oh, and just off the heel. Battle underneath, and Rusted comes away with it. Little pushing and shoving going on there. Looked like NFL wide receiver and a cornerback going
Law
at it.
firm had him hemmed up over there.
Long 3 off the heel, and Aaron Bloffus clears the boards, and here we go.
And Piper's got to be in a hurry.
Piper goes up, off the glass, no call. And we're going back to the Nuggets. Sydney Roberts, after a rest here, we'll see how her calf is doing.
And that's some really good minutes by Hout there.
Yep.
I mean, came in, she missed the free throws, but had like 3 rebounds, had a loose ball pickup over there. That's just solid minutes for the 8th grader.
Walker kicks to Fleming took down the 3. Back to Walker.
That's a carry that they're asking for.
I think they want a 3-second violation too there. Pass goes inside and up and in for 2 for veteran. Excuse me.
That's a really good possession there for Hawley. Worked it down to about 10 on the clock and able to get the bucket.
Sydney Roberts turns around, jumper just inside the 3-point arc, off the mark. Walker on the board, she'll clear. I'm going to say that one's on Parker, and Parker's shaking her head. That's her first. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. And the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard at 65-51. We'll be right back after these messages. Nuggets lead the Cowgirls.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Welcome back, everybody, to Breckenridge, Minnesota, Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Camden Yards Kelson on the camera, producing tonight's show. And shooting free throws will be Ingrid Rusted. Got her 2 for 3 right now, unofficially in the scorebook. 10 points total. First-year coach Jed Carlson. That one rolls around and Coltis gets the board. And again, almost an intercepted pass there by the Nuggets. Parker Yagi cross court over to Sid. Sydney Roberts picks up the dribble over to Ava for 3 from the corner, and Ava Janing drains the 3.
Needed that one. And now again, got to get back to business here, see if you can get a stop or a turnover.
Ava, and that one's out of the hands of Fleming. So again, the Cowgirls push a turnover here with 4:11 to go.
Yep, got to come back and get back to business again. Cowgirls out of timeouts. That's one thing that
yeah, they are, aren't they?
For you, if you're able to get back in it and need one, I'll be tough for you.
Sydney again limping. Yeah, this time she pulled her whole left leg up in the air.
Yeah, she's, you could see it. Holy buckets.
Ouch. And her mom.
Those things hurt.
Sean is over there on the sideline saying, get over here, I'll work on it. Sean, of course, a physical therapist with OSPTI, owner of OSPTI with her husband, Chris. Don't see her cramp up very much.
No, you don't, but she's been out there quite a bit.
Yep. Walker drives. Ava Janing on the defensive side. Up on top, Vetter guarded by Coltis. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Vetter makes the move. Goes down low, switch. And there is Mariah Coltis with a block. Ava Janing getting pressure from behind, loses the ball. Ava gets it over to Mariah. Mariah will kick it out to Parker. Rotating the ball around, Piper down low, finds Ava, reverse layup, couldn't get it to go. And there she stepped on the baseline. Wow.
Yeah, you got to know where you are. You got to pick that ball up, maybe come for help. You got timeouts that you could use.
Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialist. There's a push there, and that'll be whistled against Rusted.
Yep, Cowgirls will go shoot 2. And
double bonus.
Ava Jane is a good free throw shooter.
84% it says.
Yep.
Ava Janing so far, Brian, has 11 points total. Got to 12. She misses the second.
Cowgirls certainly not going to quit. Keep the intensity up and keep going here.
11 point zone. Walker drives to the paint, dishes. Over to Sandvik. Sandvik dribbles it back out. Up to the top of the key to Walker. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So again, Hawley Nuggets working down the shot clock, Brian, just like you.
Yeah, you got to take long possessions and shorten the game for the Cowgirls.
Walker with a 3 is way short. They're saying it was tipped off of the Cowgirls. That should not be a fresh possession, should it? It's set at 35, but I don't.
It's got to be a reset, I think. A reset at the 20.
It did not hit the rim, though, so.
So it didn't hit the rim, so then it stays where it is. The possession, there was no change of possession.
Yep. So at 11 it is. There's an interception, so it didn't matter. 3-on-1. Janing over to Yagi. Off the glass for 2.
This is where Bowie wishes he had a timeout because he'd use one there.
Oh, and there's they're calling a block on Ava. Breckenridge fans did not agree with that.
And there
He's
you
gonna
go.
Quick get him over here.
This is smart here.
Yep.
They're going to shoot 2, so take advantage. Get your timeout here. Get your instruction that you need.
Block foul called on Ava. That'll be number 4 on her. So Piper with 4, Ava with 4, Sydney with 3, and she's sitting out with a cramp right now. He's calling out. Moves over to talk to assistant coach Tim Janey. Rusted at the line. Cowgirls trail by 9. Comes out. Oh, and the Cowgirls needed that rebound. And coming away with it underneath was Veteran.
Oh, my.
Parker's going to get whistled for that one. That'll be 2 on her. 2 6-footers underneath there, Brian. You got to come away with that rebound.
Yeah, you do. You just got to make contact, And Hawley doing a good job of, they kind of slice across the lane and don't give a good chance for you to put a body on. But you've got to step into her and keep her out of there.
Rusted makes good on that one.
Got to be able to pinch on that side that's not taking the shooter.
Right through the bottom of the net, give her 12. The lead back up to 11. 2.5 to go. Oh, and there was a nice steal by Vetter for 2.
That's a heck of a play. And we talked about it earlier about how they're able to read and react, and that's a great anticipation there for the steal.
Aaron Bloffus for 3. Halfway down, came out. Walker, and there's Mariah Coltis with the steal. Back to Parker Yagi, down low to Ava with the left hand. Couldn't get it to fall. And I think they're going to say it is Cowgirl ball.
And sometimes the lid is just on the basket, Joe.
Yep.
I mean, these are good shots and good opportunities and shots that you normally make, and today just not going in.
13-point lead. Goes out deep to Blofus, top of the key. Ava for three. Boom! Ava Janing puts it away for three. Walker, guarded by Yagi. Walker drives, kicks. Sandvik now on the right elbow, guarded by Aaron Blofus. 18 on the shot clock. Aaron Blofus reaches, draws the foul. That'll send Sandvik to the line. I'm not sure if that's who you want at the line or not, but that's who's going. Aaron Blofus' second personal foul.
They've been pretty good at the line today as a whole.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total missed shots, but they've been there a lot. That one's no good.
Got to push.
Piper kicks back to Ava. Cowgirls got to put it up. Parker on the far side, minute 20 to go. Good pressure over there by Better. Little floater from 10 feet is up and in for Ava Janing. There's Ava with the steal, bounce pass to Parker, tried to hook it up, couldn't get it to fall, and
that's an anticipation call there.
Yeah, it sure was.
She was in there with her hands on the ball.
I thought she had both hands on the ball.
And that's, down here late in the game, sometimes officials just anticipate the foul, but a good move there by Yagi to go for the ball. And they called that on Janey. I thought they called that on Yagi.
I thought they called it on Parker, but they said it was on 4, so Ava fouls out.
All right, they both were there, so he's got 20 seconds here to use. And use it efficiently here. Give him the instruction that you need, and then you can get her in.
Just a 3-possession game, if you will.
Yep. Just as good as a timeout here.
Ava fouls out.
And what's unfortunate is that he can't get Roberts back in the game. Looks like she's not going to be able to go anymore. Otherwise, that's who you'd put in.
Yep. Ava fouls out here with 14 points and a minute 6 remaining on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. First free throw by Sandvik is good. She's got 9 on the day. Country Financial of Wahpeton, Casey Formanak, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, North Dakota State College of Science. That free throw is no good. Parker chases down the board. Down by 10. 4-possession game. Hout.
Got to be in a hurry here.
You sense urgency for the Cowgirls, but there's Parker driving in, draws the foul. Get the 3 points the hard way.
And you stop the clock.
Yep.
So a good job there, but just got to have a little more urgency there.
I got her down for 23 unofficially right now for Parker.
Yeah, if you can make this here, I think, you're going to have to foul right away.
Yes, sir. Down to 8.
Yeah, if you're not fouling right away, then you're just going to play it out. But you've got to foul right away. You want to try and shorten the game here.
Yes, Colin Hout did the right thing. The 8th grader goes up and just gives a little push in the back.
Yeah, got to make sure you're making an attempt on the ball. Can't just go up and push. You can go put 2 hands on. That should be an immediate foul. But you don't want to make it look too obvious there.
No, don't want to make it. Stay tuned for our first Community Credit Union post-game show. Brian and I will wrap this one up after the conclusion of this one. Rusted gets the free throw.
Now Roberts back in.
Sydney can come back in. Hopefully she can pull the trigger on a 3 as Mariah Coltis will come out. Ingrid Rusted. Got it to fall. All of her points in the second half, Brian, and come by free throws. She's got 6 free throws in the second half. She got 14 total. There's Sid to the free throw line jumper. off the mark. Battle for the board, and they're going to say it stays with the Cowgirls with 36.5 to go. 9-point lead. America's play here, Brian?
I don't know here. They're just going to give it back to her. There's no screen there, but got to get a 3.
Oh, and Parker drains the 3.
Got to stop the clock here right away. Got to stop it right away.
Sandvik gets it up into the front court. Blofus and Hout.
How many fouls does Blofus have?
Blofus only has 1, nope, 2.
She needed to foul right there.
Yep.
You can't worry about who's supposed to foul.
Yeah, at this
you
point.
need to stop the clock as soon as possible. Too many seconds run off there.
Down by 6. 2 possessions if Sandvik misses these.
There's 1. And get Coltis back in.
Get Coltis back in for a free throw. Or a rebound, excuse me.
Got to keep him off because Hawley's got a couple of offensive rebounds. Got to make sure you pinch on that side.
Sydney's still limping.
Yegi's got the shooter. And then Bloffin's got to make sure she blocks out here too as well.
And they did. Piper Janing comes away with the board. Up ahead to Parker. To the corner. Sid puts it up. Just a little bit too strong. Back out. Oh, and they missed Piper on the outside.
Had the right idea.
Coltis got the rebound. Yep. Tried to get it over to Piper for the 3.
Had
Piper
the right idea. That would have made it interesting, Joe.
It sure would have. 11.6. Again, the Cowgirls probably got a foul right away here, B-Dub.
Right now. Yep.
Parker draws the foul. That will be 3 on Parker.
Yeah, that would have really made it interesting, Joe.
I guess.
Cut it to 3.
The Nuggets coach Carlson's going to clear out the lane here.
Yeah, there's not enough time. Even if she were to miss them both, there's not enough time. Cowgirls don't have any timeouts. By the time that ball goes through the basket, you can let it run out.
She got that one. She's got 11 total. Parker gonna fly up the court, step back behind the 3-point line. Sydney's got a hoist. Nope. Now Parker's gonna drive. She'll kick it over to Coltis, and it gets knocked away. What else is new? And the Cowgirls will fall 76-68. So the Cowgirls battle back. We'll be right back for our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Right after these messages, again, your final score, 76-68.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Well, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. The final score, the Hawley Nuggets 76, the Breckenridge Cowgirls 68. Welcome back, everybody, to the First Community Credit Union postgame show. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms for our products. FCCU. Well, B-Dub, the Cowgirls battled back. They were down by as much as 17 at one point, I think it was, and they ended up losing by 8. But the Cowgirls battled, but just couldn't come up with the answers for the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, what you want from your team is to always, play start to finish. Doesn't matter what the score is. You want to play like it's 0-0 every possession. And I think the Cowgirls did a good job of that. And like you said, there was a point there, what about 10 minutes ago or whatever. I said, if they could just cut this thing in half, it'd be interesting. And they really got it down to a 2-possession game and had an opportunity to cut it to 3. If they could have knocked down a 3, and that really would have made it interesting.
Yep.
But, the Nuggets were just a little bit too much tonight. Their 3-point shooting by the Nuggets was really the difference in the game, and typically that's the difference in the game for the Cowgirls. They're able to knock down those 3s and use that to their advantage. And Hawley did a good job of that in the first half, knocked down a couple in the second half, and then made their free throws, too. They made their free throws, enough free throws to kind of keep the Cowgirls at bay. But really a good effort to come back for the Cowgirls. But it wasn't really, full strength for the Cowgirls either. Had a couple players missing, a couple players out tonight. And that makes a difference in your rotation and things that you can do. But you have to play with the girls who are on the floor. And tonight the Nuggets were the better team. And I think the Cowgirls can look at this and go, hey, you know what? We did some good things in this game. We got some good minutes for maybe some players that might have to play later here in the season. I thought Hulk came in and played well, the 8th grader.
Yep.
And I think the bigs on the floor at the same time, again, it forces you to do some things that you wouldn't typically do, and having those bigs on the floor at the same time, that gives you something to look at in the future. And, you're playing every game to get better, whether you win the game or lose the game, and you got to try to take pieces from this game and see how you can use them either in the next game or down the road and see how it can make you a better team. And I think, as the game goes on, the Cowgirls are going to be a better team after this game.
8 threes, Brian, for the Hawley Nuggets, 6 of them in the first half to create that 41-26 lead at halftime. And they ended up with 8 threes, and the final score again, 76-68 here on our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Coach Bogey has not come out of the locker room yet. So quickly looking at the scoring for the Nuggets, Isabel Johnson comes off the bench, got 5 points, contributed very well. Then Emily Vettern finishes with 8, then 9 points for Katie Vetter. Then 4 girls in double figures, Sandvik with 11, Walker with 12, Rusted with 14, and Fleming with 15. She had all of her points on 3-point field goals. So 4 girls in double figures and 1 with 9.
Well, I talked about how efficient Hawley was. 4 girls in double figures, that's efficiency right there.
Yep.
You spread it around. You're not trying to get it from one player. You don't have one girl that's out there trying to do everything. You got all your players doing what they need to do, and they did a good job of spreading the ball around and getting multiple girls to score it. That makes you a good offensive team when you've got 4 girls who can put the ball in the basket, and that's what Hawley has.
Sydney Roberts finishes with 7 unofficially, and then she was hurt a lot there, Brian, and I'll grab Yards' headset here from him. There you go. And Sydney comes in and she ends up finishes scoring with 7 points for the Cowgirls. I had 6 points for Aaron Bloffus. I had 2 points for Mariah Coltis, 9 for Piper Janing. And then Ava Janing comes around with 14 and leading the way for the Cowgirls. I had Parker with 27. And now we're joined here on the First Community Credit Union by head coach Tony Bogenreef. Bogey, down by 17, I think, at one point in the second half. I think it was 17, if I remember right. And we ended up by 8, but you pulled it within 6, I think, at one point there toward the end. So, like B-Dub said, just a couple of threes off, and there you were.
We could have used a couple of their shooters tonight. Holy cow. They're a good team, and we preached all week. Well, all week. I guess we haven't had a real long week, but we knew going into it Hawley was going to be good. They're the best 1-5 team that we'll see probably ever. They're well coached. The girls work hard. They obviously shot it well. So, like you said, to battle back and get it within 6, happy with the way that we played in the second half. First half was just a little bit rocky, where I feel like a few of our mistakes were just kind of lazy, and we kind of felt bad for ourselves right away being shorthanded tonight. But you know what? In the end, losing by 8, I'll take that one.
Their defensive pressure we talked about it during the game too, the defensive pressure by Hawley created some issues. They took away the passing lanes at times. They tipped some passes and stole the ball at untimely times for the Cowgirls.
It's amazing how much we work on passing. more this year and last year than any year I remember being assistant or a head coach. It's just, I don't know. I talk about it. We stare down our passes. We look and look and look, and then we throw it. But they are long. They get their hands on a lot. And we did, not to make an excuse, we had some girls that were sick tonight and playing through some sickness. So I could tell that, I don't really want to maybe push through that fatigue. Not that they didn't want to push through the fatigue, but some of those passes were maybe hard to get through. But yeah, Hawley, like I told the girls in the locker room, next time we see them, they're going to be over 500.
Yeah, I bet they will.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team, we said it before the game that you can't really look at their record and expect a win or whatever. But Hawley, a very efficient team. They move the ball well. They got open looks in the first half, and they're able to knock them down. And then defensively, they get where they want. They use their length, things like that. And they just didn't make a lot of mistakes. You rattled them a little bit in the second half defensively with your pressure. They made just enough free throws to kind of keep you at bay. But I thought that your group that you had, the way that you rotated girls, and some of the girls that you put on the floor, they gave you everything that you needed. You got good play out of Colin Holt tonight. I mean, she didn't score, but she got a loose ball down here, got a couple rebounds down here, and then was going in to get rebounds. So I think even though you didn't win the game, you got something out of this game that you're going to be able to use later.
Right, and you talk about Colin, and she is that player. She kind of has that motor where she's getting the loose balls. She's boxing out. Whether she gets that thing or not, she's making sure her girl is on her back. And going. She's trying to high point it. Now, the height doesn't help her.
Right.
But she's making sure that her girl is getting moved. So, yeah, she came in, gave us some good minutes. I thought for playing 2 posts, we played well at times. In the first half, we struggled defensively that way.
Yep.
But second half, I thought we actually moved the ball fairly well, even with 2 posts in. So, like you said, it was something maybe we can even look into a little bit more going forward.
Yeah, we talk about learning from every game, whether you win the game or lose the game. And I think, like I said earlier, tonight, you lost the game, but you're going to come out a better team when you go play your next game.
And speaking of the next game, you don't get much time off to heal up all these people. Again, Sydney Roberts, we saw limping a little bit with some cramps. Hopefully she's going to be all right. She'll get that fixed. But you got a day off here. Well, you'll have practice tomorrow night, I'm sure, and then right back at it in the Heart of Lakes on Thursday against Barnesville. How about that?
Yeah, and they're one of the best teams in the conference. They put up a lot of points. They got one of the best players in the conference in Abby John.
Sure.
They got 3-point shooters, so we just got to try and make sure that we can slow some of them girls down and play our game and try and pressure them. And kind of like you said, hopefully we can get a little bit more healthy and get to work.
All right, get to work. All right, we're going to let you go. You're losing your voice, and your family's still waiting down there for you. So, Bogey, again, thanks for coming up, taking time here in the postgame show. Appreciate you coming up.
Thank you.
Thanks,
all right, we'll
Bogey.
see you. Have a good holiday.
You too.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck Thursday. All right, so that's going to wrap it up here. B-Dub, you got anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, it was a good game to watch. And I like I said, I keep saying it over and over, but Breckenridge is a good basketball team. They didn't have all the pieces tonight. The girls won't look at it this way, but it really does give you a chance to, in-game action, see what you can do with different girls, see what you can do with different rotations. And I think later on in the season, when you need to plug somebody in or you need to make a change or somebody's in foul trouble, you'll be like, oh, okay, we know how to do this. We already did this. Or the person who you stick in there goes, oh, okay, I'm ready to go. Those nerves are gone. They've been in a situation, been in a game. It's just a totally different thing, and it really does make you a better basketball team.
There you go. There you have the words of Brian Watson, head coach of the Lady Huskies basketball squad, and my partner in this adventure here. And B-Dub, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been a good night.
All right, so Friday night we'll see you against Four Winds.
It's going to be a battle. Another good basketball team coming to town, and we'll have to see what we can do with it. They're going to want to go up and down the floor. They got a really good point guard in Siri Gord, and we're going to have to see if we can contain her.
You talk about running the gauntlet here for the Cowgirls. You guys are running the gauntlet too as well.
The schedule makers,
number 1 in the state, number 4 in the state.
Hey, we have a tough schedule.
Man.
We'll have to see, and our region is stacking up to be pretty good. Kindred lost to Central Cass last night. So,
I saw that.
Yep. So the region play is going to be tough.
Yes.
I don't think we have any easy games, so we'll just have to keep plugging away and see what we can do.
All right, there's Brian Watson, head coach of the Lady Huskies. So Thursday night we're going to have some wrestling, weather permitting. We'll be at that event on Thursday over in Wahpeton as the BW Storm Wrestling Squad is in a triangular with Central Cass and I believe Grand Forks Red River.
Red River, that's correct.
All right, Yards, we're going to wrap it up here. For Camden Yards Kelson, that's Brian Watson. I'm Joe Schreiner, and everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. We'll see you Thursday night. No coaches show tomorrow night, so we'll see you Thursday night from the wrestling match. And that begins, I believe, at 5 p.m. So we'll see you bright and early on Thursday afternoon. For everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, good night, everybody.